Welcome to 444 Empath Tarot. Take a deep breath and relax. Hi Virgo, I'm gonna do a reading for you for March. I was gonna do some more bonus readings, but we're already at the end of February, so I figure let's go ahead and kick off March's reading. So if you're new here, my name is Jen. I give intuitive readings. I am a spiritual lighthouse here to provide guidance. And if you're back, thank you for being here with me again. I truly appreciate it. You don't have no idea what this means to me when you guys actually click on my videos and, you know, stay to the end and listen to the guidance. So truly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and clear the energy. I'm feeling very, I don't even know. It's like a optimistic, grateful. I just feel so grateful. And I don't know if it's your energy. I am a Virgo. I am on the cusp. But I am a Virgo, and I just felt very inspired today. Very, you know, it wasn't the greatest day, but I sat with my energy. And like I said, I was going to do some more bonus readings, and something said, do a reading for Virgo. Not picking up on my energy at all, but that's what I felt compelled to do. So here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. And we're going to go ahead and pull your previous energy, which is the catalyst for your current energy. And then what's coming towards you, and any advice cards, okay? So let's go ahead. Angels, spirit guides, let's go ahead and protect this reading. No trickster energies, only for Virgo's highest and greatest good, okay? So let's go ahead, give it one more shuffle. Previous energy. How appropriate. Nostalgia with the Six of Cups. Current energies, the world. Oh, I'm not gonna get emotional because I'm listening to music in the background that I love dearly, and it's just tying. I'll just keep going. What's coming towards you? Six of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the Six of Cups is the King of Pentacles. Clarifying the world is the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Six of Swords in reverse is the Five of Cups. So I'm going to go ahead and take in these cards. Give me 1 second, Virgo, while I just channel these messages. Okay, Virgo, so very intense here. I'll just go ahead and dive in, right? Let's start with the Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles. What I got, obviously, with that Six of Cups, there is a memory or past time, and it's tied with some sort of leadership. What I got intuitively was either there's a memory of either an old boss, an old job, or even a time where you were a leader, because the King of Pentacles, he's about stability, he's about leadership, right? So that could be a time that you are going down memory lane where you felt just very in that leadership role. Again, it could have been a person in leadership. If this has nothing to do with you, because it is a court card, it could have to do with other people as well. But if it is the energy of you, and we are speaking of you, these are your cards, it just gives me a time where you felt either very stable, you had that stability, and maybe you're wanting that again, right? You're wanting to feel financially stable, grounded in life, not really wanting for anything. I think you had this in the past, because it's coming up as a memory, it's coming up as a pastime, it's coming up as something that you've either had before, you thought before, you lived before. Again, and if it's not you, it's someone else that you're thinking of. Maybe, like I said, I keep getting like an old boss or someone in leadership. You could be going down memory lane regarding someone who maybe gave you some good financial advice, or a last time where you just felt stable, right? You felt like you had everything you needed. You didn't want for anything. In your current energy, there is definitely a completion of some sort. You got the World card, major arcana. That comes in very prominent. That, and if you're new with tarot, or whether you dabble in it, or you, anytime a major comes up, that is like in the forefront. That is like big energy. It's not very mundane. It's not really in the 3D world. This is like on a mass level. So clarifying that is the Queen of Wands, which lets me know that to some extent, if this was coming from the past and this was the catalyst, here you are now feeling confident. You're feeling so confident now. You're feeling almost magnetic. Queen of Wands is that person that when you see her, she just, it's Leo energy to me. It can be any fire sign, but it's so passionate and so confident, and she's so magnetic, and she sits with so much conviction. It's almost like she knows she is that girl, or that, and I'm not saying girl, it can be man or female, but it's just a very confident energy. And I think right now that's how you're feeling. And maybe what you want to do is bring in that stability and that confidence and kind of tie it together. But what's happening is, wherever you are in life, whether it's work, a relationship, friendships, an environment, there is a feeling of having to release baggage here with the Six of Swords. You want to move forward, but you still have some loose ends that you have to tie up, some things that you have to finish, some things you have to finalize, and whatever that is, it's bringing some sort of grief with it. And this can be letting go of a job, walking away from a job, walking away from friends, family, situations that just no longer serve you. And you know that, but it's hard still, because with the Six of Swords, you're moving forward and you're moving towards calmer waters, obviously, but there's some sort of hesitancy here. And what I'm getting is, it's not really that you're afraid of moving forward. It's almost like, I can't just go yet, right? There's still things that I have to tie up here. I almost want to get clarifiers with these, because it's not vague. It's very clear that you're emerging as a new person here with confidence. I think, like I said, you've had plans for stability, and leadership, and just knowing what you want to do in life. Virgo is very calculated, very meticulous. They plan to a T, even becoming perfectionist with it. So it's not that you don't have the plan in action, it's the action part now. And because to me, Virgo is not, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Virgo, we are very huge empaths. So whenever there's a difficult situation or a difficult decision we have to make, intuitively, and that empath part of us starts to pull on our heartstrings, and it can be very hard to move forward from that. And that's what I'm getting with this Five of Cups here too. It's giving me nostalgia as well with the Six of Cups. And ironically, the Five of Cups comes with the Six of Cups. It's almost like a farewell, almost. And it's bittersweet even. And that can be, again, farewell to a person, place, even your old self. That's what I'm getting. And because this is so, I'm not going to say it's vague. I know what it feels like. I know what's going on. I want to get clarifiers though. So Spirit, can you clarify the Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles? I know it has to do with like, you know what? I almost want to grab another deck. I'm going to grab another deck. I'm going to grab the Light Seers deck here, because sometimes cards will clarify other cards with the same card. So Spirit, can you clarify that Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles? Oh, Nine of Cups. Yeah. Independence. Feeling satisfied even. Now, if this is a situation where, let's say you went to school, you got the good career, you made the good money, you checked all your boxes, right? I think right now what you want to feel is freedom, and that could even be financial freedom for some of you. I think you've been thinking about this for a while, or this is coming from the past. You either had it before, and maybe, you know, right now in the presence, you're trying to get back to that. It's like, I want to get back to that. I want to get back to that. And you have, there's this completion here. You have the confidence. Wow, I have chills right now. The confidence is there. The universe is definitely supporting you. God is supporting you with this change. You just have to make the next step. And like I said, I know it feels bittersweet here because that's coming in very heavy. Spirit, can you clarify the World and the Queen of Wands? The Fool. Oh my goodness. I have chills. You're ready to take that leap of faith, Virgo. You're so ready, and the universe is supporting you so much with this. Oh my goodness. You're ready. You're ready to break free from whatever this is. You just have to take the next step. You have to take the next step, and I know it's hard. I know it's so hard. I feel it with that Five of Cups. It's like grieving and mourning what you have to leave behind, and you're probably staying longer than you need to, or maybe it's just not even the right time. Like I said, you have to tie up some loose ends. It's not as simple as saying, okay guys, I'm out, I'm leaving, you know, with whatever situation this is. But let's see, what does this have to do here? There is some sort of hesitancy with this, and mourning, wanting to move on, grieving. Ten of Wands, yeah. There is, so Ten of Wands has to do with responsibility. Once you reach the Ten of Wands in the traditional right away, he's holding like all these wands, and he's almost, you know, he's literally there. It's completion. Tens are about completion. He's literally there. But the story goes that when he gets to his destination, there's more work that needs to be done because he is kind of the responsible one. So it's not mostly about putting down the burden. It's that he is the responsible one. He's the one who carries all the burdens. So this may have something to do where if you leave a situation, and I'll just leave it general, either the people left behind may not have someone to rely on, or the situation, something of that nature where you are literally the glue. However, you are carrying so much, and you know that you have to walk away because you have to let go of this burden, but you feel a sense of responsibility to it. It's almost like a loyalty to it, but it weighs heavy on your shoulders. Wow. But it is coming to an end. I do see that there is a completion. It's going to be a bittersweet one. But you have to walk away from that. And it could be even, I'm getting something else, that maybe you are a leader, maybe you're a boss, or maybe you're in charge of a group, a situation. And by you leaving, it's almost like leaving things up in the air. That's the energy I'm getting. It's almost like you're the responsible one here, and now you have to walk away from being the responsible one. You want to be liberated from that. And like I said, the universe is supporting you with that. You're ready for a new start. Wow. Wow. Spirit, let me get some advice cards here. King of Wands in reverse and the Magician. You know, the King of Wands in reverse, he is someone that, and this is your advice cards. What it's telling me, he is kind of like the responsible one. He is the leader as well. And what this is telling me is almost like put that burden down. So I'll try to put it this way. Let's say the King of Wands is you, right? And he is the CEO. He is the mastermind behind everything. He is the entrepreneur, but he's so tired. It's like, I don't want that title anymore. I don't want to be the one that everybody goes to anymore. I just want to feel free. I want to break out of these chains. And with the Magician, it's saying that you are capable of reinventing the life that you want. And I think you've had it before. You know what that's like because you're going back and revisiting it. The Magician is saying that you are the creator of your own life. You have all the tools that you need. He has all the tools. And as above, so below. So if there's any advice that I have to give you right now, Virgo, is that it may be bittersweet, but do what's best for you. And I think you know that. I think that's very clear. I'm going to grab an Akashic Records card for you just to close this out. But you know that whatever this is, it's a burden. And you know, number 2, that it's going to be bittersweet. But you also know, number 3, that you can't keep carrying this load by yourself. And you want some sort of release and freedom from this. You want to start fresh, but without the excess baggage here. So let's go ahead and grab an Akashic record. Okay, Virgo, you got victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will your abundance start to flow. Wow. You know, I haven't grabbed any oracle cards in a while to close it out, and I don't know why. And I'm going to start doing that because it's reminding me how much these cards just end the reading with literally a mic drop every single time. And there's a butterfly here, and to me, butterflies are very symbolic. So maybe you're seeing butterflies, or you identify with coming out of the caterpillar into a butterfly, but you guys need to bloom. You guys are ready to fly. And this is it can't get any clearer than this. Take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. If any of these messages make any sort of sense to you, Virgo, leave me a comment, you know, like, I would love to hear from you. And if you say, hey, this has nothing to do with my situation, watch another placement, Venus, rising. But until next time, Virgo, please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.